Dear students, do you know the criticality of high score in optional subject for your final selection in civil service examination? I know all of you are aware that final merit list is prepared by combining the marks of your main exam and your personality test. In main exam, you have papers of general studies and papers of optional along with essay. In general studies, almost every candidate in top 100 scores in the same range. There's hardly a difference of 10, 15, 20 marks. But it is the optional score that has a huge impact on your final rank in the merit list. Because an average student scores around 200, 220, 230. So it's in the range of 200, 230 marks in optional subject. But somebody who has prepared very well, somebody who has done thorough practice, that candidate can score more than 300 marks easily. In today's session, I'm going to explain you how to score 300 plus marks in history optional subject and how this jump in your score, 50 to 60 marks jump in your score, can have a huge impact on your final selection as well as your rank in the merit list. Noshin scored around 223 marks in the previous attempt, and in this attempt she got 308 marks. What is the secret of her this big jump? Because 223 to 308, you can see this is a difference of more than 80 marks, and 80 marks is not the difference between top number 1 and the top 300 ranks. So what was the secret? How did she cross 300 marks? How could she have this jump of more than 80 marks? That is the criticality of your writing practice, that the criticality of your presentation skills. And in today's session, I'm going to help you in understanding the criticality of that skill and how can we be helpful to you to get your score post 300. Writing skills play a very important role because as far as knowledge base is concerned, everybody who has taken the classes, anybody who has worked hard, gone through the study material, made the notes, micro notes, revised. So almost everyone has the same kind of knowledge. So level of knowledge is almost same in all the serious aspirants, those who have gone through the coaching, because more than 90% of history optional candidates of English medium, they join coaching with us here, either in online or offline. So more than 90% of the candidates of history optional always take coaching with my classes here, my academy here, Insight Academy. And every year I see that once they sit in the same class, they read the same notes, they have the same kind of knowledge. But what matters, what differentiates a topper from another average student? That is the writing skill. Because this knowledge has to be presented in a proper manner. To make impact on the examination, you have to understand the meaning of tail words, suffix and prefix. You have to understand the demands of question. You have to understand how to organize your points. And even if you have these points with you, it's not practically possible to have a best organization, best arrangement of those points within 6 to 8 minutes what you get to write, say 150 words. So writing skills play a very, very important role, and you have to start practicing from the very first day. If you finished your coaching with us or if you have finished coaching somewhere else, let's focus now onto the development of writing skills. Noshin wrote more than 300 questions, and all these questions were checked properly by me, and all these questions were given with the proper feedback, model answers were shared. So she was very, very committed in her writing practice, and every day she was pushing hard to improve better, to make the language more effective, to underline the key things, include the maps and charts and flow things in your answers. So this is what you have to learn through this program. This program I'm going to introduce you today is test series or the QIP. QIP means Quality Improvement Program, and this is commonly referred as test series. In this program, you're going to have a series of tests, total 12 in number. And some of these tests will be section-wise, and some others will be comprehensive, full syllabus. So out of these 12 tests, you'll have 8 tests which will be section-wise. And then you'll have 4 tests, 2 plus 2, That will be comprehensive for paper 1, paper 2. So ancient India, half one test, ancient India another half second test, and then you'll have medieval India first half, medieval India second half. So 2 tests each for ancient, medieval, modern and world history. And once you go through all of these tests, finally you'll have a comprehensive set of 4 tests, paper 1, paper 2, paper 1, paper 2, in the same manner the way UPSC actually puts you through in the final exam. I'm teaching history optional for more than 20 years. And whatever the score you get here in test series, test papers here, UPSC always gives a similar kind of a score. It might be just a difference of 2, 3, 5%, not more than that. So you're welcome to the Insight Academy's History Optional Test Series QIP program. This program is going to start soon. Visit the website, see the details. I'll tell you everything about how to go to the website and how to confirm the admission. In case of any query also, you can connect with me through WhatsApp or through phone numbers. What are the unique features here? The first unique feature here is that I'll teach you how to make answer formats. And answer formats not in a normal manner, but by using the technique AQTQ. This technique was devised by me many years back, asking question to the question. If you ask question to the question, you should know what, why, when, where, how. If you ask different dimensions of question to your question, then you'll find the dimensions of the demands of question. So ask question to the question, and once you ask question to the question, you will come across different dimensions of demands. Because writing anything is not the answer. Anybody can write 150 words, anybody can write 300 words for 20 marker, but 300 words is not the answer. You have to fulfill the demands of question. That's the difference between a score of say 230 and a score of say 300. Writing anything will take you here, but to score 300 plus marks, you have to fulfill the demands of question. You have to hit the nail very, very hard so that examiner has nothing in his or her kind of mind to cut your marks anywhere. So making answer formats. Then I will teach you how to make micro notes. I'll share some sample micro notes of the topics. We have the micro notes of each and every topic. If need be, we'll share those PDFs with you so that you can revise from that. So how to make micro notes, how to use the cards basically. The short cards you have to have with you so that you can note down the key points, because everywhere you should know minimum 50 words. If you know 50 words about each and every issue, if you have 7 dimensions of every topic, every issue, then you can write any of the answers. Because points have to be ready-made in your hands. You can't think in examination. You can't have time to process and think and ponder over and reorganize. Everything has to come as if you're reading from the screen of a laptop. Then map. We'll focus especially on the map. So map material will be shared with you. Map classes will also be given to you people so that you can improve your performance in map, because map is the most scoring. Question number 1 in paper 1 is map. And out of 50, target is to score 45 marks. Everybody can score 35, but to get to 45 will really require very, very focused, smart effort. So that I'll take you through. So there are many more dimensions of this test series here, which we'll be sharing in the intro class to the test series once you are part of the program. Personal mentorship will always be available to you. I'll be available to you to see me personally in office. You can connect with me through WhatsApp. You can talk to me to clarify all your doubts and difficulties. We'll have Zoom sessions so that all the queries of the group can be tackled together, because when you learn from the doubts of each other, you have greater depth of knowledge. So mentorship is going to be like hand-holding from beginning to the end. Because whenever you have doubt, you can't really run here and there. Teacher must be available to clarify your doubts immediately, every day, so that you can move ahead onto the path of your success. A special focus on map-based questions. You'll have online classes of map so that you can go through them multiple times. You will have study material from Institute on the map. All of these are part of the program. You don't have to pay anything extra. And plus, all the new sites which are coming in the news will be added to your stuff regularly. When we have the test also, we'll be having extra questions of map so that you can get command over the map-based question. Teacher support tab is available on the website. So if you are in offline or online, you'll have access to the teacher support tab. You can ask your query from your home, through your laptop or through any other medium which you can connect with the internet, and I'll reply to all the queries from this side day by day. Then you'll have WhatsApp support. WhatsApp number is available on the website. I'll show you here also. So that WhatsApp number, I have access to that. You can put your question, you can put your query. If you need to talk to me, you can also put a request for call. This is the WhatsApp number. This you should have, all of you should have with you. So this WhatsApp number, you can connect with me to clarify your doubts and difficulties. And how to join, that's the most important part. Because admissions are going on and seats are almost over. Test series, we cannot have more than 100 admissions. Because it's very, very difficult to check the copies properly. So seats are almost over. So you must visit insidedelhi.com. Go to the civils tab and go to the test series tab. This is how you have to reach civils. And then from civils, you need to go to the test series tab, and then you have to click on history optional. Those who are preparing for this year means you can go for 2024. Those who are preparing for next year, you can go for 1 year long test series, that is for 2025. This is the kind of system for online students. You will have proper schedule, overview, schedule, teacher support, and the test along with the dates here. So everything will be crystal clear, available, visible to you. You'll be writing your answers, scanning, making PDF copy, and upload that. I'll check from this side and send you the PDF copy of checked answers through the same portal. Everything is highly systematic, and we're using artificial intelligence to ensure that you get your copies on time and nothing is missed in the way. These are the helplines of office. In case of any clarification regarding admission or post-admission, you can connect with my office through these numbers. And this is the WhatsApp number once again, helpline you should have with you. So, dear students, welcome to Insight Academy's History Optional Test Series QIP program. And I hope together, if you work seriously, you will get top 10 marks, top 10 rank next year by scoring more than 300 marks the way Noshin has done this year. All the best. God bless you.